Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another fantastic time here in Nomifactory. Yeah, this is janky, but it works. All right. I got 10. I got automated the first two. Okay. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. It's janky, but it works. It's temporary. All right. That's the main story here. Temporary, as we are continually working on moving. It's the never-ending move. It's the move that never ends. It's the song and move that goes on and on. I tell you. Anyways, where are we at? Well, we're at a couple of things. AE2 processing. This is something I never did before, so it's definitely something we need to do this time. Polyethylene and PVC. I think these are fantastic steps, and they kind of go together, right? Like polyethylene, we're going to need polyethylene to make all the SMD components, so that's definitely a step to kind of get our AE2 processing up to speed, per se, for sake of a term. I kind of grabbed all the good resources from the miner as well. Hello resistors, settle down. Holy crikey. I forgot I made those. Holy cow. Let's just, we'll put some in there. We'll put some over here. Yeah, just all the resistors, apparently. Yikes. Hey, that's a good problem to have. When you got too many resistors, that's a good problem. That's a good problem. Okay, anyways, let's just gotta clean this up. This mess. It's such a mess. But yeah, like getting apatite and things like that from the miner, which I've moved yet again, and just kind of getting more and more resources, especially the rarer resources. Things for like phosphorus, things for like zinc, lapis, all of that type of stuff is pretty much my targets when it comes to that setup. All right. So just a couple of fun little things. Hey, there's another hole over here. When are we going to patch that? What are we doing over here? There we go. Patched. Nailed it. Other than that, things are going well, right? We got some boards loaded up. We got obviously a few resistors. I think I got to make some more capacitors and whatever. But yeah, for the most part, I'm pretty happy with where we're at right now. Plenty to get done, of course, but really good steps. Really good steps. So without further ado, let's head on over. As you can see, I've been on for a while. Let's head on over to the other base where I've started to set up a system. Hello, Mr. Skeleton Horse. Hello, Miss Skeleton Horse. How you guys doing today? You hanging out? Yeah? Yeah, I literally logged in and there was 4 horsemen of the apocalypse here in my EBF. So yeah, it was the thing. It was the thing. Anyways, we set up this butte right here. Well, by we, I mean me. I did it. You didn't really help. Hi, Skeleton Horsey. But this is the start of our AE2 processing line, right? It's pretty straightforward. It's not super complex, but we'll go through it here quickly. So first things first, let's jump in this hole. We got a storage drawer controller, right? Pretty normal storage bus coming through a P2P. Same old, right? Been there, seen that, done that. All right. So the two things that we wanted to get right away. Well, hello? Why are we out of, hold up. Are we out of Certus? Duh. Oh. That's a problem. Yeah, we can't be backlogged on quartzite. That's not good. That's not good. Okay, anyways, I'll fix that right away. So we have Certus dust coming in here to this autoclave with distilled water. Now, you're probably going, but Acrylic, you've never distilled water. You've never had it. Well, guess what? I did it. Water, distillery, let's go. Okay? It's getting stored and we have access to it through our ME system. All right? It's just faster. It makes this faster. So then we get a Certus quartz like this, and it goes into here, and it gets charged, and it gets put back into here. And we keep about 1024 lying around, as you see right here. I'm not too worried because we got a backlog, right? Okay. Next thing on the list, right? That's just these two right here. Distilled water and Certus quartz. Easy, easy peasy. From there, we have our inscribers. 4 advanced inscribers, acceleration on the silicon. I think that's a good one. And these ones all have the plates that come in to get printed. Now, we also have bulk storage of all of this. So we have a backup of 512 plates. We have a backup of 512 printed. You know, I may double up the silicon. We'll see if we ever get to that point. And the last piece of this puzzle is those microprocessors, which I don't have automated yet, right? We don't have polyethylene automated over here. So I can't automate the components to automate this effectively at this time. So that is a piece that we will need to work on together. Anyways, from there, again, just some wiring, things like that. I do have smart filters because they are the best. And there we go. We have our logics, we have our calculations, and our engineers, right? Pretty straightforward. If I put in some microprocessors, boom, 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 it all works, and you get your processors, which is the final good. And these guys here will be our big bulk storage once we automate the microprocessors. Pretty straightforward. Then from there, I have another ME interface, and this has the items required to make Fluix crystals. And one thing that this pack does not do a good job of showing you, and I'm going to show you here very quickly. When you click on a Fluix crystal, you just drop it into a puddle, right? We've done it. We've done it numerous times. Well, I don't know about you, but I see no puddle here. One thing that this pack does not explain is you can actually use a crystal growth chamber. You put the nether quartz, the redstone, and the charged Certus, and it will automatically craft Fluix. I wish I would have known about this a long time ago. This is so much easier than taking over a stack, dropping it in water, or precision dropper systems or something like that. But yeah, that's definitely a thing. So yeah, that's really nice to have. So we can start to get Fluix dust. We can start to get all of those other things as well. And then obviously I'm going to have a couple of more growth chambers here. One for each of the growing items that we need, right? So that's another task. I also built that all in the chunk. Let me get that up so you can see. So this chunk goes to right here. And then I have another chunk here. And as you can see, I have another drawer controller right there set up. And this one is going to be for these guys right here. And you're probably going, okay, what are these guys? Well, these guys are called crafters. All right. Nothing too crazy about them, but they're called crafters. And what do? You may ask. Well, they craft things. I know, right? Isn't it crazy? It's just crazy. Anyways, we don't need that one connected because it's connected on the bottom. So these guys here are from Ender.io. They do require a capacitor, which I completely forgot about. So I'll have to go and get that. The other thing that's nice about this is you can actually configure all of these to have the output on the front. I don't know if I can copy that. Is there a way to copy that? Mode push. Is it this one? Hold shift. Probe, right click on a conduit. No, that's just all conduit stuff. Okay. So I'll have to go through this one by one. Not a big deal, but yeah, we can push all of these to the front, just like we were doing with conveyor belts, right? Nothing too crazy here. But the nice thing about this is we can actually craft things. So, for example, I want this Fluix seed. This is just a regular crafted item. I can do this through AE2 as well. Don't get me wrong, but I think that this is a really good solution to kind of craft this item. So it is going to be Fluix dust and sand, right? Well, from here, you can see all the different things you can craft, right? And you can set the items, just like we do everything else, for crafting. I think it sounds like a pretty good win to me. So what I need is I need my ME interfaces. Very good. And I actually need a dense cable here because we are a little bit trapped. Also, my bag is full. I guess I could get rid of the redstone conduits. I should probably clean it out a little bit, but it's full, man. It's so full. All right, so we can do this. Do we want that there? I don't know that we want that there. We broke it. We broke everything. There we go. Fixed it. Yeah, maybe we'll do right there instead. Okay. So basically an ME interface. What? How did? What? How? What? I'm confused. Anyways, all good. All good. Let's get rid of those lines, shall we? All right. So anyways, this guy here is going to be our connection to our system, just like downstairs, just like every other thing that we've done in the game. We're just going to run item conduits to these crafters. Nothing too complicated about this. We might need some more interfaces. I'm aware of that. Probably one on the other end as well, for example. But this guy is going to be our home to all of these recipes, all of these crafts. So without further ado, I got a lot of configuration to do. So I'm going to configure a couple of these and get them ready to go because, yeah, I got to put a filter in all these as I go. All right, so we just have to jump in and do these final few preparations here. And let's see if we did everything correctly. I hope so. I hope we did. We got that. And then last but not least, Certus quartz. Let's get that guy going as well. We're a little light on that. Okay. Now, how do we work this thing? Well, first things first, you have to extract from this. And you have to be able to insert in the right capacity. That might help first. There we go. And boom. There we go. Awesome. So those should all get their items, correct? Why are we not working? Hello? Do you have to set the recipe? That's a possibility, right? Okay. I think we might have to ghost it in here. So let's first and foremost, let's grab, actually, let's do this quickly. We'll do that so that we have it down there. And then we'll also grab the sand because we have it there. So sand with Fluix, right? There we go. Awesome. Okay. So we have that set in place. Excellent. We are now getting Fluix seeds. Good. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. I get it now. I understand. Here we can go, we will have sand and I think it was nether quartz in this one. Like that. Okay. Very good. Nether quartz seed. Amazing. Awesome. And then last but not least was the sand with the Certus quartz, like so. And that will give us the Certus quartz seed. Okay. Beautiful. Absolutely amazing. Now, let's just keep this under wraps for a brief period of time here. I don't want to be creating the entire world in seeds if we don't have to. Do you know what I mean? So there we go. We have our seeds. That works as intended. Now, I hope that, well, we're at 40. Let's see. We should get more, right? So I'll know that it works. 44, 46. It's working as intended. Perfect. No problem. Simple little auto crafting, to say the least. And then we can jump back over here and we can say, okay, well, Fluix seeds we're going to keep in here. And we're going to keep, 16 of them. And nether quartz seeds, same thing. Like so. And Certus quartz, same thing. Beautiful. Absolutely remarkable. But why am I not seeing these in my system? I guess is the big question here. Why are we not getting any outputs? Is my storage bus not working? I mean, it's a possibility, but it should be. Storage bus device online. The drawer sees it. Why am I not seeing it? That's all connected, connected. Huh. Very curious. Am I actually seeing it in my storage? Right here. Certus. Yeah, I'm seeing the seeds. Okay. So why are we not getting them into our ME system? That's an interesting problem. Okay. Do I have something messed up on my priorities, maybe? Let's see. We have a priority of, I guess, 101. This is a priority of 101. Very concerning. Priority of 102? Question mark? Why are we not getting the seeds? I don't know. I'm not too sure. That seems strange to me. Anyways, I guess we'll leave it for right now. I'm going to configure the rest of this, but yeah, the fact that we're not getting seeds here is very troublesome. That is what we need to happen. So, yeah, that's a concern, to say the least. Okay, good. We have all of that. So the first one here is going to be our fluic seed. And again, we'll keep the 16 in there. We don't need to flood the system by any means. I think next was the quartz. Okay. No big deal there. Certus quartz. Like so. And then nether. Like. Nope, nether. There we go. Like so. Excellent. Okay. And then all we do is we do this and we copy it into these. Like so. Are we getting stuff? No, it doesn't. I don't know why this is not getting those at all. Makes no sense to me. It's literally even on the same line, basically. Anyways, from there as well, I need to run a few more conduits like this and like this. And then I can kind of clean those up if I want to as well. No. There we go. Thank you. So we can kind of just clean that up a little bit. Nothing too crazy, but these guys will all be copied as per this. Okay, good. You know, the nice thing about drawers is, well, it's harder to mess them up. But I am really concerned as to what's going on here. Because we're still getting the other resources into it, but why are we not getting the seeds? That I don't know. That I do not know. So, yeah, I'm going to have to figure that one out. Strange. Because this is all working. Why wouldn't it pull? The device is online. We're not maxed out. Yeah, I'm miffed. I'm miffed. I got to be missing a wire somewhere here or something. Something's wrong, but this is connected. Is this bidirectional? Bidirectional? Yeah, I have no clue. I have no clue what's going on there. It's one of life's great mysteries. That's all I can say about it. Yeah, I don't know why I'm not getting the seeds, but I'll keep working on that and try to figure it out. If you guys know, and if I don't figure out by next episode and I see in the comments, let me know, because that should be working. That should definitely be working. Anyways, without getting too carried away or caught up on this one negligible item, that will give us our automation for all of these guys as well, which is going to be quite nice. I definitely don't want it to be 2048, but I think I'm just going to let it ride. We will have, we'll want all of that capacity anyways. So, and I don't really want this to add any more. So I think we'll kind of keep it as is, let things build up a little bit. Maybe they'll fix it itself. Maybe it's because it's going over a chunk border. I don't know. I don't know what the problem is there, but yeah, a little bit of a mystery. But anyways, that's how these guys work, which is really, really awesome to see that they work as well as they do, because there's a lot of little crafts that we can automate that will just improve our lives over time. So that's pretty nice. Equally, I did add the two, so the Fluix dust and the nether quartz dust are into the system here as well. So that's really nice to see that we have that coming through. Nether quartz dust was so fast, it wasn't even funny. I'm worried about my nether quartz now, but we'll get there. But yeah, otherwise, everything's looking pretty good. Let's jump into the next step here, and that is our sulfuric acid, right? That's this guy right here, I think. So we got lava, we got hydrogen sulfide, and oxygen. So this guy here in a chemical reactor, hydrogen sulfide with oxygen. What do we need? We need it on the program of 2 to make sulfuric acid. So on program 2, there we go. Awesome. Now we did get sulfur dioxide in here. I'm just going to take that out for right now because that was a byproduct that we actually did not want in our system. So that's good. But the hydrogen sulfide and the sulfuric acid and all of these things are working their way through. That's awesome. And then here we're actually getting the sulfuric acid and the ethanol, and we are making ethylene already, or ethanol, sorry. Is it ethanol or ethylene? Ethylene, I think it is. So that is awesome to see as well. It's going to be a slow process for right now, but you know, being able to get some ethylene already is one step really, really close to, that's this recipe here. Are we getting diluted sulfuric out of that as well? We are. Okay. That's more of a problem. That's a big problem. I don't have any place for that to go at the moment. Do I have a fluid cell? I do. Okay, let's get back home and let's set this to the diluted sulfuric acid. And then that way we can have that stored in the system as well, I guess. I guess more. Why not? I don't really want a lot of diluted, but I mean, it is what it is, right? So let's just find our ethylene production. Polyethylene, nope. Just the regular old ethylene. There's the one. So this guy here is producing us some diluted sulfuric, and then we can look into a use for it. I think you can just turn it back into sulfuric, which makes it easy. Diluted sulfuric acid. Okay, apparently it turns white. No big deal. Let's go back home. Like, we're, I think, distilling or brewing it back into something, I believe, in the old base, but for right now, I'll do this. If we zero this out over time, then, you know, we'll adjust at that point, right? So, anyways, we are now at 4 buckets of ethylene. We got some sulfuric acid at 14 buckets. We have mercury, we have water, hydrogen sulfide. We are still out of biomass and hydrogen, but everything else is looking pretty good. And speaking of which, I actually added a wonderful little fluid interface so we can see everything that we have coming in. So there we go. 5 big old buckets of ethylene. Oh, I did also put in tin as well, which is kind of a good idea. We only have 61,000 buckets of lava. Interesting. Let's sort by number of items. That kind of keeps it more in balance. But yeah, as you can see, we are slowly but surely building up our fluids over time in the system, which is really nice to see. Typically, when I get hydrogen, it disappears. But, ooh, look at that. 6 buckets of ethylene. Ooh, we might need to add more. I was hoping it'd be a little bit faster than this. Not gonna lie, but that's still 30 seconds. Ouch. Ouchie, ouch. Still 30 seconds for that guy. That is not ideal, to say the least. Yeah, I'll have to monitor some of those fluids because, like I said, we're still not perfect on the old ethanol setup over here, and we're far from perfect on the hydrogen sulfide because we're lacking hydrogen, this guy here. So we'll just have to kind of keep a little bit of a close eye on it, find the right balance. I might need to add another chemical reactor to make ethylene. Now, if I recall, and we can just go quickly double check, I guess. I think I have 3 or 4 of them making ethylene for the system. So it's definitely something that we went kind of crazy on and needed to at the time. So yeah, we had, what do we got? 1, 2, 3 of them. So yeah, that's pretty good. But we did only have 1 sulfuric acid. Is that correct? Yeah, we had 1 sulfuric acid supplying the whole thing. Okay, so maybe we're okay then. And we had the 1 ethanol supplying the whole thing. So yeah, we're probably okay to add another setup here for our system. I would think that that would be okay. I am debating removing this ethylene and just adding it to our other system here as a boost. Same thing with some of our other stuff like hydrogen. 8 million hydrogen would go a long way. Same thing with the sulfuric acid. But we do kind of still need some of these as we go here. Diluted sulfuric acid. Yeah, see, we're keeping that empty. So I think I have it going in here. A distillery. Okay, we can do that. We can loop that around and then remove that, hopefully, out of the system. But yeah, as you can see, there's a lot backed up here because we're not using a ton of it every single day. So we can take the ethanol, we can take some of this stuff, which is good, but I also don't want to break what I maybe need to build at this level, right? Because I'm still building most of my machines and everything over here. But removing the ethylene out of the system is going to be fine. Removing the mercury out of the system is going to be fine. Things like that will be all right for the most part. Yeah. Oh man, I should take all that biomass. Should I? Yeah, I'm going to. Yeah, we're going to take the biomass. All right, there we go. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, so lots of good little stuff. I think we've maxed out on our heavy oil distilling as well. I think I've probably topped out somewhere here. Sulfuric heavy. Is that the one? Yeah, so do I want to delete that to build up the others? Or should we just be processing it? We should probably be processing it. So I'm going to leave it for now. Don't want to get too crazy there. Diluted hydrochloric as well. That's probably just utilized in a distillery as well. Yeah, pretty much. Anyways, okay. So a couple little things. So I need a distillery. I think we've determined that, which is good. Oh boy, I need to sort through all of this because that's a lot of stuff. I think all the crushed apatite I just wash. I think. Or do I pulverize it again? Can never remember. Can never remember. Yeah, no, I pulverize it again. All right. Well, all the crushed apatite, get out of there and get back in here. Good times. You know, it's funny. I've been talking with another gentleman on the server, Crofter, and they're working on automated ore processing, and it's a doozy. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I look at all this stuff, and yeah, I think it's a lot to look into automated ore processing. So yeah, maybe one day I'll get there. Not quite yet. Okay, centrifuge of the tricalcium to get some more phosphorus, I think. Actually, I think I do that over here. Centrifuge, this is it? That's a chemical bath. That's a mixer. Maybe I don't have a centrifuge. Anyways, I'm rambling. Let me get sorted, and we'll be back. All right, quick little import bus. Let's go warp speed, or as quick as we can with this system. Let's load all the biomass in there. Speaking of which, I did also grab a distillery for the diluted sulfuric acid. So I think we should be good to remove that now. Let me double check though. Yeah, 0. So we're good to remove that. And then we can reutilize that and partition it into a liquid that we plan on keeping around a little bit more often, right? Simple as that. So, all right. Anyways, let's see. Oh, look at our biomass going up and down and up and down and down. It's only going down. There's no way. Like, really? Yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing. But that's because we ran out already. Holy cow, that went quick. You know, and here I thought, oh man, this is going to be great. We're going to have so much biomass. Yeah, not so much. Not so much. Anyways, so that gives us a spare super tank as well, which is fine. Same thing, our mercury's about to disappear here in no time flat, which is okay. You know, it's fine. This is part of moving. It's just scary. Look at that thing drop. Oh boy. Well, it's a thing. It's a thing. We are moving up in the world. We're not moving down. We're moving up. Okay? There's a lot better things for us in the near future, right? Right. All right. There's our ethylene as well. You know, the ethylene will be nice. That will give us a little bit of a boost because that thing is taking its time, right? So, you know, we will get a bit of a boost there. We should be at around 4 buckets or whatever by the time we're done. Yeah, 42, which again, a lot better than where we were at before. So that's good. Just those little details. I should probably start moving over a few other things, but it kind of goes to show you like, okay, these super tanks were so big for us before at 4,000 buckets of fluid, whereas our new ME system is way more massive, right? So just one of those little details. Are we not able to transfer that if we don't have the thing in the thing? I'm kind of confused. 3,000, 2,000. 3,000, 2,000. Because this could be a problem. Yeah, we're not. So it's not detecting that I have this at all unless I put it into the system. Interesting. Okay. Well, we definitely don't need a 64K fluid cell for that. I can go with a much cheaper fluid cell for that purpose. We definitely don't need the size that we currently have. That's for sure. But yeah, that's very interesting. It's too bad, to be honest, but it's okay. We'll be fine. Look at all that biomass. Look at us pumping out that ethanol. I love it. All right. I think we are almost done for the day, but there's one more craft that I want to get done. And that guy is stainless steel. Indeed. Now, stainless steel dust, let's just jump over to that guy, is 2 different options. We can do the Invar option or we can do the nickel option. Now, I have nickel, I have iron dust, I have all of this. So we're going to go to a number 3 on the program. That's good. And I think I have it all set up across the board. So I believe we can just connect that and it should work. Again, I for the life of me cannot figure out why that's not working, but this one looks like it's working. Okay, good. So this will start to build us up some stainless steel. I will put it through into an EBF as well, because that's a big part of this. Let's get our stainless on there. I want to make sure that we're outputting. I don't remember if I put a conveyor on there. So yeah, that's a thing. But look at that. Full interface only ran 3 mixers. That's terrible. That's terrible. But that's going to get us stainless steel. And I just so happen to have a couple of EBFs ready to roll with different varieties. So this one's aluminium, but this one I think is empty. So stainless steel dust into the blast furnace, setting to 1. We can do that, no problem. We can set this guy up with our stainless steel dust for 16, just like we did over here. That should be easy enough. And then we can kind of just go copy and paste. And that should bring us stainless steel dust into there. And then we also need to configure the output. Let's do that before we forget. Like so. And do we have dust in there yet? Is this not working either? Probably. Nothing's ever working for me. Why? Why is it not working? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. This isn't working with conduits. This has stopped working. And now my EBFs aren't working either. Or at least this one. Why are we not getting stainless? I'm pretty sure it's in our... Oh, I'm a putz on the stainless. I'll fix this. We got to configure it in here. Okay, the stainless will be fixed. There we go. I can hear it working now. That's good. But as for the other one, I have no clue why that's not working. I have it set in the interface and everything, so beats me. Beats me. All right, that's going to be it for today, though. We got stainless. We got some, not all, but we did get some AE2 processing. And we also got our ethylene being produced, which is great. We even removed it from the other base. Why is this giving me this error? We're out of power? Wait, what? Holy crikey. Really? Huh. That's fine. Can we not transfer enough through our system here? Through our wiring, maybe. Maybe we can't actually transfer enough through one set of this wire. I never even thought about this being a problem. Yeah, I guess let's do that. Let's disconnect that, I guess, and let's leave this as extract. This guy we will disable. Okay, that's a bit better. Let's do this now. All the things, and we're gonna extract from that. Okay, I mean, I don't know. Maybe we're maxing out. Maybe we got a power problem here right away. It's a possibility. Oh, that's my polymer. I was like, what is that? Let's take a look. That would be a massive problem if we're running out of juice. Okay, I think we're back up and running. I have not run out of power in a very long time. I should probably double check on our power capacity back at the other base as well. But yeah, we should be pretty much good to go. I need to grab a stainless out of here. Perfect. Excellent. And we need to give it a home. Well, no better spot than, let's throw it right there. Now this should hopefully automatically be updating as well if we configured everything correctly. But there you go. We got stainless. We got some AE2 stuff. We looked into some crafters. I'm going to add a few more recipes to that for sure, because there's a ton more that we can do there. And yeah, I'll probably move some stainless over from the other base, because if not, this might take a while, to say the least. Yeah, it'll take a long, hot minute. So, a lot to do. Make sure you slap that like, subscribe, all that fun, amazing stuff. And we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.